All right, just getting everything connected. We'll get started shortly. Helen, hello. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. And thank you for the cookies. Love those cookies. Just waiting for everything to get connected. We'll get started in just a moment. Margaret Damalo, hello, hello. Again, that's it. You get my attention with cookies. That's what you do. You get my attention with cookies. Well, if it is, we'll have fun. I'm realizing what happened with my events. So apparently, right. So I'm in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Mexico deleted their daylight savings time, right? So when I go to schedule a Facebook event, the time has been off for the last couple months or whatever it's been, and I just realized today it's because Facebook has not accounted for our new time zone. So I'm going to have to, I think, plan for that next time I schedule an event and account for their error. Apparently, Brenda, hello. Mimi, hello. Yes, with the cookies. Patricia, hello. So I guess that's what's been going on. Facebook time zones are not correct. So we'll need to, I'll just need to plan for that next time I schedule a live. I just realized it just before I clicked go live, when apparently it said that this event was supposed to start at 5 p.m. Eastern, which is not what time I scheduled it at. So we'll need to just account for that. One of those things, right? We just go with the flow. Jacqueline, there you are. She was the winner of a free reading. It was a pleasure to meet you, Jacqueline. Sue Marie, hello. Daniela, hello. Mimi Mendoza, great to see you. So we'll get started. Yes, Jacqueline. Always smile when I say your name, just so you know. So if you're interested in a card, let me know in the chat. You want to set your intention for whatever the reading is. And we'll go forward with that. And make sure you like and share for a chance to win a free private reading at the end of the event. Okay. So I'll be going through the people that like and share. I do a random scroll and we pick a winner. All right. Okay, so the first person that said she'd like a card is Helen. Have the Inspire Passions card for you, Helen. Okay. Apparently, my camera settings are off too. Just a disaster with streaming lately. But anyway, Inspire Passion is your card, Helen. So this card will come forward when basically your soul is wanting to express itself. It's wanting to, do something it's passionate about, along with your soul journey, right? So this is a great time for you, Helen, to, kind of follow your intuition, follow your inner guidance, and basically, I would say like do what makes your soul sing, right? it should really ignite passion within you. So, whatever this is for you, this is a great time for you to start it or get it going. Okay. Um, and I also pulled the accelerated motions card. Um, so this makes me feel that once you do discover what this is for you, and once you do get it into play, that things will start to happen pretty quickly for you. Okay. All right. Hope that helps you. It's a good card to have too. The Inspire Passion card. It really, the feeling that you should get is you should feel like your soul is singing. That's the feeling. Okay. All right. We are now on to Margaret DeMalo. Yes, you may have a card. Absolutely. All right. So I have the caregiver card for you. Okay. So this tells me that, you're often a person that's taking care of other people. And you may at times, give more than you can, right? So you kind of take care of other people. You may be draining yourself a little bit in the process. Okay. Um, it's a reminder that yes, you're doing a wonderful job. You're doing great, beautiful deeds, but it's also a reminder that you need to take better care of yourself. Okay. That in order to give care and love and affection to other people, you need to ultimately take care of yourself first as well. Okay. Because we need to make sure that, that energy is well taken care of, that you are connected, that we are all moving forward in the correct way. Right. So the best way to do that is to make sure that you love yourself as well. Okay. All right. All right. Let's see. I think my stream is frozen. Could you let me know in the chat if you could still see me? Yes. Okay. All right. So that was, I don't know, internet issue. Great. Okay. All right. So let us go on. All right. I don't know what that was. It was strange. It's like the internet cut out for 5 seconds. Okay, Jacqueline, it is your turn. Let me give my deck a quick shuffle. All right. Can't believe it's only Monday. How does a Monday feel like a Thursday? All right. Here we go, Jacqueline. Isn't this beautiful? Intuitive nudges. Okay. Intuitive nudges. All right. So, this is a reminder, Jacqueline, to follow your intuition, to listen to those beautiful intuitive nudges. Uh, I don't remember your whole reading, but I do remember us discussing intuition. So, I would say this is a reminder to follow that beautiful intuition of yourself. Okay. Um, oh, this is beautiful as well. So, when I pull the card from the Oracle deck at the same time, I get the transformation card. Okay. So follow your intuition. You're going to accelerate that transformation. Okay. Um, oftentimes we second guess our intuition. So I would very much urge you to, just kind of look back at the times where maybe you went against your intuition and how did it go for you, that sort of thing. Reminder to follow your intuition, to respect those intuitive nudges. Okay, Jacqueline? All right. Let's see. We are now on to Sue Marie. All right. All right. So I have the relationships card, Sue Marie. Okay. So this tells me that, and it's a green heart chakra card as well, that there's a lot going on right now in your life, dealing with relationships with other people. It could be friends, it could be family, it could be love interests. Whatever that is to you right now, this is being brought forward into your energy right now. Okay. Um, and what's interesting about that is at the same time I pulled the solitude card. Okay. So I would very much encourage you to, go see that friend, whatever that relationship is, whatever that is to you that can help you get out of any negative space or feelings of loneliness, do so, Sue. Okay. People can be very uplifting, right? Hanging out with your best friend, for example, can, change your mood for the entire week, right? So, whatever this is to you, I would say seek connections with other people and focus on, say like getting rid of this feeling, the feeling of like solitude, right? Um, bring in the beautiful energy of the people around you to uplift you. Okay. All right. All right. So moving on to Mimi Mendoza. Isn't that the truth too, right? It's like I just had lunch with, one of my teachers yesterday, and part of me, really didn't want to go. I just wanted to lay on the couch and sleep or nap. But it was inspiring conversation, right? So sometimes you gotta kick yourself in the butt a little bit and get out there. All right. Okay, Mimi. I have the support card for you. Okay. So, Mimi, this tells me that, you're going through quite a bit still, that there's a lot going on in your life and you may seem very overwhelmed. Okay. This is kind of spirit's way of saying that they've got your back. Okay. That they are there with you, that, you're not alone through the struggles and tribulations of, day-to-day struggles or challenges or, you know, everything that may be in front of you right now. Okay. Um, it tells me a lot that, we want to make sure that you don't get drawn to any negative energy from, whatever it is you're going through at the moment. Okay. Um, so you always want to make sure that you keep that positive headspace, you keep that positive outlook. Okay. Because ultimately, this is a sign that spirit has you, that, your guides and your guardians are there with you every step of the way, that they're really looking out for you. Okay, Mimi? But I really want to say to you that you got to get rid of any negative thoughts. Okay. You know, they've got your back. You just put those negative thoughts, release them. They no longer serve you. Okay. And remember that about intuition, that, we pretty much create our reality around us, right? And that's either good or bad, right? So by creating a negative emotion, right, or dwelling upon negativity, we're ultimately telling the universe that, this is what we're interested in, right? We are essentially what we think, what we feel. So very much urge you to, get out of any negativity, replace it with something positive so that we can help change up your energy. Okay. To kind of bring in more positive into your life. Okay, Mimi? All right. All right. So now I'm on to Robert. You absolutely may have a card, my friend. Absolutely. Let me give you a fresh shuffle. All right, Robert. I have the take a moment card for you. Okay, take a moment. We will get this card when there are important decisions in front of us. Okay. And this is kind of spirit's way of saying, don't rush into these decisions. Okay. Take a moment, take the time that you need to understand the choices in front of you. Okay. The card makes a note to say that it's not a good time to rush into decisions, okay? To take your time, to pause, to think it out, make sure your mind is calm and quiet before you act, okay? And I would very much say, you definitely want to go with your intuition with this sort of card, okay? Um, and okay, so for what it's worth, I pulled an oracle card, and it's the throat chakra, okay? Which is all about speaking, expressing yourself, expressing your truth, right? So before you say anything, take a moment, all right? Sometimes it's better to take that pause, to follow that intuition, to let air into a conversation, to say. Um, but most importantly, don't rush into anything. Don't rush into any important decisions, Robert. Take the time that you need. Okay. All right. All right, Patricia. And thank you for that cookies. Super, super welcome. All right. If my cards will shuffle correctly. Kind of wearing out this deck. All the corners are getting kind of bent out of shape from my shuffling. All right. I may need to get a new one. Okay. All right, Patricia, I have the nature card for you. Okay, the nature card. This is a card that tells me that, it is time for you to kind of like get out into nature to really appreciate and rejuvenate your mind, body, and soul. Okay. So the card makes a note to really say that, being in nature cleanses you. It kind of rejuvenates you, it clears your energy. Okay. So whatever that might be to you, Patricia, even if it's like a 5-minute walk in the morning or evening, now is a good time to do that. Okay. Because ultimately they're telling me that, it's time for you to kind of get grounded, to clear your energy, to get recharged by nature. Okay. And the oracle card that I pulled for you is the third eye card. Okay. So, that also tells me that, you want to follow your intuition. You want to follow, you know, any intuitive feeling that you're getting, especially if you have a tingling sensation on your third eye. Okay. Um, so do get out in nature, do grounding practices, refreshing your energy, um, and make sure that you follow that intuition, especially if you're feeling it. Most of the time, if you're getting a signal or a sensation from your third eye, and it sort of feels like someone might be lightly touching it, it might feel like a tingling sensation. Um, Pay really close attention to what it is you're thinking about in that moment. Okay, because that's a very strong signal. All right. So do definitely clean your energy by grounding, walking in nature, being among nature, and definitely listen to your intuition when you feel any sensation on your third eye. Okay. All right. So I just saw this, but yeah, we just did your card, but oh my God, yes. Thankfully, that card did not come forward like 3 times this time. Oh my goodness. All right. So, all right, I'm on to Sherry. Yeah, Sherry. All right, Sherry. Let me cut my deck for you. Set the intentions for a card for you. All right. I have the study card, Sherry, the study card that appeared to me quite a lot. This card will show up when you're thinking about learning something, when you're thinking about starting something new, for example. Um, the study card is, it's a signal from spirit that yes, you're on the right path. Yes, you should learn more about what you're thinking about doing. And ultimately, it's a signal to, it's either to learn something new or to go back and relearn something that you've already learned, okay, to kind of refresh it, right? So it's a very it's a very positive card. It's a very positive signal. It's saying ultimately that yes, you are on the right path. Yes, what you're thinking about doing is correct. Just learn more about it, right? And the card that I am pulled with the Oracle deck is the balance card, right? So that is a nice card to have with the study card to keep it in balance, to keep moving forward, understanding the different sides of whatever it is that you might be considering studying, whatever it might be, a book, new subject, coursework, whatever that is, it's like thumbs up, green light to go forward, right? Uh, One thing I'll let you know is that the number 11 is standing out to me for you. So, Sherry, definitely pay attention to when you're seeing 11s, like 1111, or repeating ones. Okay. All right. And when you do see that, these repeating numbers, right? Then you may ask your intuition, like, what is it I need to know? Okay. So, in your mind, what is it I need to know? All right. Okay, so I'm on to Daniela. It's good to see you. It's been a while. I have the Stay Connected card for you. Okay, the Stay Connected card. Uh, Often, I mean, this is a card that'll come forward when we might be questioning our connection to Source. We might be I mean, questioning our connection to Spirit. Um, it's a sign. It's a symbol to stay connected to our higher self or our greater good. Okay. So, however that relates to you, if you feel yourself kind of like straying from maybe your beliefs, uh, it's a reminder, to kind of get reconnected to your core beliefs and get reconnected to your higher self. Okay. That, you know, that energy is still there for you. That energy to be recognized is still there. Okay. And the card that I pulled for you from the Oracle deck is Light. Okay. Beautiful card in itself. Um, so I would say very much go forward, in that beautiful light, but stay connected to Source, stay connected to Spirit, stay connected to your guides. And, I'll draw your attention to the similarity to these cards. There's this beautiful white and golden light in each of these cards. Okay. Um, so stay connected to who you are and stay connected to your source. Okay. It's ultimately going to help you move forward and help any stuck energy that might be around you. Okay. All right. All right. Let me cut my decks. All right. Let's see. Who are we with now? Jacqueline, yes, I know. Oh my goodness. Like I've never seen that happen ever. And just a little context if everyone's wondering what Jacqueline's talking about. She literally got 3 cards from 3 different decks that said the same thing. Never seen that. So, yeah. All right, let's see. We are with we are with no, we are with Christina. Christina is next. Okay, Christina. All right. So I have the receive card. Okay. So this is a card that's about cycles. Okay. This is about giving and receiving. The card makes a note to say that you are a kind and loving soul. Okay. I would say, Christina, that you need to kind of open up the cycle of giving and receiving. Okay. So, I would say that, if I'm pulling this card for you, that, you're very giving. You might not be too accepting into receiving gifts or acknowledges from other people. This is kind of a reminder to keep that energy flow open, right? So, whatever we've been given, we want to make sure that we give back to the universe as well. Um, it's that cycle we want, because ultimately giving and receiving is going to allow our intentions to be realized. Okay. um, the card that I have for the oracle deck for you is positive movement forward. So this kind of reinforces the idea of the giving and receiving cycle. Okay. So whatever gifts that you may have received either from other people or maybe from the universe itself, for example, maybe you realized an intention, right? You know, you set your mind on something and it happened, right? So, however you can, play that energy forward, help someone in whatever way possible to allow more of those intentions of yours to be realized, to kind of realize that positive movement forward. Okay. And this is something that, comes up a lot. Um, if I'm pulling this card for you, it might be possible that you have sort of like this kind of stuck feeling with your intentions, right? And one of the ways that we can kind of unstick that is to kind of reignite that giving and receiving cycle. Okay. All right. So we are now on to Brenda. Yes, you may absolutely have a card, Brenda. Okay. Let me try to shuffle my deck without destroying it. Just give me a moment. I hope everyone's having a beautiful, wonderful week so far. And I hope that, the mothers in the audience had a beautiful, wonderful Mother's Day. I sent my mom flowers, these beautiful white and purple roses. Okay. All right, Brenda. I have the have fun card for you, Brenda. The have fun card. Okay. So, this is a card that tells me that you need to kind of loosen up a little bit. You need to kind of be reconnected with your inner child. Um, and you need to sort of have fun. You need to do something that's enjoyable to yourself. Okay. You need to let loose. So this is very interesting too. So I'm getting the balance card as a rider from the oracle deck. Okay. So, as you're going throughout your days, um, do something that makes you smile. I know that can be hard sometimes, but this card is very, very much about being reconnected to that inner child of yourself. Okay. To do something that makes you smile, to do something that makes others smile, to have a silly moment here and there. Okay. So don't take things too seriously and have a little bit more fun, Brenda. Okay. And ultimately, that's going to help with energy as well. All right. I hope that helps you. Okay. So we are now on to Rebecca. Yes. Card for you. Absolutely, Rebecca. Oh, beautiful card. Love. Okay. This is one of my favorite cards in the deck. This is the love card. Love is the foundation of your existence. Okay. To make sure that you are indeed worthy of receiving love and giving love. Okay. That, throughout your days, that it's a reminder to make sure that you love yourself. Okay. To love the beautiful soul that you are. Okay. To not focus on any imperfections, to love, basically to love yourself. All right. Focus on that feeling. This is what I'm really getting with you, to really focus on loving that beautiful soul that you are. Okay. To make sure that you have enough self care. Okay. All right. Let me give you an oracle card. All right. So the oracle card that I have for you is it's the card called Rest and Rejuvenation. Okay. So I would say, get out, get the rest that you need, recycle that negativity into nature, focus on loving yourself, creating a routine of love. Okay. Start your day by looking into the mirror. I am love, or I am loved. Okay. Um, Also, for you, the number 4 is standing out to me. So pay close attention to when you're seeing number 4s. Okay. And when you do notice the repeating number 4, follow that intuition because you're being guided. Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm now on to Beth. Yes, you absolutely may have a card. Okay, Beth, I have the memories card for you. Okay. So oftentimes we'll get this card when we're focused a lot on the past memories, right? And we may be so focused on past memories of good times that they kind of can be overwhelming, right? We could be starting to live more in the past and we're starting to be living in the present, right? Focus instead on the beautiful feeling, the emotion that those memories give you, okay? That happiness, the smile that, those memories give. So that feeling, that love, that happiness, that joy, I want you to put that into your heart and move forward into the present with that, okay? Um, Instead of, focusing too much upon the past, okay? We want to bring that beautiful energy forward into the present. The card that is attached to it is called Spiritual Union. Um, and the number 2 is associated with that, okay? Which tells me that, these memories are very much associated with people or relationships that have been around you. Okay. So very much bring that beautiful energy forward. And as a reminder, don't live in the past, bring it to the present. Okay. All right. So now I'm on to Suzanne. Oh, yes. Hello to you, you beautiful soul. And I see that your request below. All right. All right. So I have Stay Connected and the Patience card. Okay. All right. So together they paint a picture to stay connected to source, to stay connected to yourself. Ultimately, you do know what you want. You have your intentions set. Okay. Spirit is saying, have patience. They are being realized, but stay connected. Stay connected to that intuition. Stay connected to that intention that you have for the future. Okay. That thing that you wish for, that whatever that is that you want to see come to fruition, have patience. It is on the way. Okay. But stay connected and have faith in spirit. All right. So you're on the right path. Just have patience. Okay. It is a card that does not come up very often. So I would say yes, definitely don't try to rush things. Okay. All right. Oh, Mimi, you're most welcome. And yeah, focus on those positive things. Focus on, you know, if there's one thing that anyone can do throughout the day to kind of put a smile on your face, do that. Whatever that item is, make sure that you all taking care of yourself first. Okay. All right. Let's see. Jennifer Ring, great to see you. It's been a while. I hope you're well. All right. Let's get you a card. All right. Definitely have a theme going on this evening. Okay. All right. So, Jennifer, I have the support card for you. And the oracle card I have is Stand Your Ground. Okay. So, this paints a picture to me. It tells me that you are going through quite a bit of, I would say, it almost feels like murkiness, right? It feels kind of like the stuck feeling. It feels like might be butting heads kind of with some people around you in a certain type of way. Okay. This is a reminder to you and your higher self to realize your self-worth, to not compromise it. Okay. So whatever that is to you, stand your ground in your self-worth and realize that, spirit has you, that you do have the support of your guides and those around you. Okay. But don't compromise on your self-worth or what it is that you need. Okay. So if you're thinking of, giving into like demands or, accepting anything less, don't. Realize that worth, realize that spirit has you, that you will get through this, and that you do not have to compromise. Okay. And hold the number 7 in your mind. Okay. I'm seeing 7 is standing out. All right. All right. So I'm now on to Gina. Oh, most welcome, Robert. All right, Gina. Oh, very interesting card. I have dream talk for you, Gina. Okay. So if I'm pulling this card for you, you're having dreams that are vivid. You're having the type of dream that seems like reality. Okay. These are the types of dreams where, you'll wake up in the night or in the morning and you'll be like, how was that not real? That, these are the type of dreams that feel like reality because oftentimes they are. Okay. These are the type of dreams where you're absolutely communicating with spirit. So, and this goes for anyone that has this type of like really vivid dream that it seems real. Okay. And the reason it seems real is because your higher self, your soul, is ultimately in communication with spirit. And what you're perceiving as a dream is actually this communicative event with your guides or spirit around you. Okay. So, Gina, really focus on what is being said and what is being done in your dreams. Okay. Especially the ones that have, that really, really, really vivid quality to them. Okay. And again, the patience card. Have patience. So I am amazed that came up twice. That's a card that hasn't come up like in a year, and it just came up twice in one event. So have patience, people. Have patience. I have to say that to myself all the time too. Like even today, throughout work, it was kind of like a slow, stagnant day for me. And have patience. It's one of those days. Just have patience. And focus on what is being said in those dreams, Gina. Okay. All right. Okay. Let me see. All right. So I have Jair from down the street. Great to see you, my friend. I hope you're having a beautiful, blessed week. All right. So let us get you a card. All right. So I have two very interesting cards here before me for you. I have, what is the child's love card, which is in itself a card that's, letting us know to connect with that inner child of ourselves. Okay. To make sure that you are, taking care of yourself, having fun. And I think what's particularly interesting and the card that is associated with this is what is called the waiting game. Okay. So you have intentions set, right? And let's say that right now you feel like you might be kind of stuck. Things are not happening, at the pace that you want them to happen. Okay. And there's no choice right now but to, kind of like play that waiting game, right? To have the time kind of go by and have the universe shuffle through its steps, make sure that you connect with that inner child, that, you go out, you have fun, you do what makes your soul sing and smile. And, I know that you've done certain events that, do kind of rekindle that inner fire in yourself, right? Um, so I would very much encourage you to go forward and, keep doing those type of events, right? To keep letting your soul sing. Okay. This is the feeling, letting that beautiful soul of yours sing. Okay. And to not kind of force the future because, ultimately we're stuck in letting things unfold. Okay. All right. Hope that helps you, my friend. And I hope you have a blessed week. Annette Rose, yes, you may absolutely have a card. Absolutely. And great to see you on. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to present both of these cards to you because they kind of got stuck together. Very, very similar and very, very interesting in the same way, right? So I have Soul Solitude and the Cleanse card, and together they kind of let me know that you need to take care of first your mind, body, and soul. Okay. So you need to make sure that, the connection between all those pathways are clear, right? But at the same time, to kind of not let, any of the noise or any of the distractions of the outside world affect your soul in a negative way. Okay. That you need to find peace for yourself. You need to find peace and calm to rejuvenate. Okay. And that Rose. So very much do you focus on cleansing things, however it is you can, cleansing your mind, body, and soul, but also to make sure that you put specific focus on letting your soul be cleansed as well. Okay. Um, and oftentimes I would say like a great thing to do would be meditation, right? Um, but most importantly, don't absorb any negativity from the outside world. Okay, um, keep that negativity out of your energy. Okay, um, I for whatever reason I can't remember your free reading, but I feel like the cleanse card was part of it as well. Um, so that energy is still very much in play. Don't let energies get attached to you. Okay. Um, and they may, if you're very empathic, that will happen. um, you'll need to make sure that you focus on cutting cords or being grounded. Okay. All right, hope that helps you. All right, let's see. Oh, you're most welcome in that. So this is what you can win if you like and share. Okay, so you get a free private reading with me. It's often, I would say, like 30 minutes long, and it's it, it's quite detailed. So those go basically, you get a ticket. I would say you get a ticket by liking or sharing, right? So if you like or share, um, you have a chance to win that. And I'll be giving that away pretty soon. Actually, we're starting to end the event. Looks like I'm running out of time. All right. And this makes a good point too. So exactly, Brenda. So um, whenever you notice these signs, these symbols throughout your life or throughout your day, pay attention. Okay. So, when I'm looking at my watch or I see it's 11:11 or 10:10 or 12:12 or 1:11, I'll ask Spirit, what is it I need to know? What is it I need to know? Okay. Because in that moment, when you notice, repeating numbers, or maybe there's a dragonfly in your window or a ladybug or hummingbird staring you down, which has happened to me, uh, you ask, what is it I need to know? And then listen to the first thought in your mind. Okay. For example, in January, when I was doing, was part of the service, I was the medium for, um, it was Church of the Living Spirit in Lilydale. Um, I was very nervous, right? Wanted to make sure I did a great job. I was in the correct space. 10 minutes before we went live in Lilydale, hummingbird out my window just stood there, just hovering, just floating, like staring me down, like, hey, listen, look at me. It's going to be okay. And of course it was. So these are the signs and symbols that we need to make sure that we open our eyes to, that we pay attention to, because Spirit is sending it to us for a reason. Okay. And ultimately, your guides, your guardians, those in spirit, they're looking out for us, right? So they'll send these signs and symbols to, kind of nudge us forward. All right. Okay, Marcy. Marcy, I have a card for you. Yes, I have the Be Proud card. Okay. Be proud of all the accomplishments that you have done. You've accomplished many milestones in your life. Um, and going forward through our soul journey, we have a lot of milestones that, ultimately we set with our soul group that we want to accomplish in this life. And this is in confirmation, Marcy, that, you have accomplished many, many of those beautiful milestones. Okay. And Spirit wants to recognize that. All right. Um, the Oracle card that I have is New Beginnings. So, you may have, I know you've accomplished many things in your life already. More things are coming into fruition at this point. So new things are going to be realized, and ultimately, absolutely, you're going to be successful at those as well. Okay. Um, But be proud. Give thanks to spirit along the way. Okay, it's it's a beautiful thing, and ultimately, when I was going through this very similar process as well, uh, whenever you have an event or a milestone or something that's realized, uh, give thanks to spirit. Okay, say thank you, spirit. Thank you for this, or thank you for this abundance, or thank you, spirit, for this joy. Whatever that milestone might be to you, always make sure that you give thanks. Okay. Oh, wow. That's very interesting, Sherry. I would say that's a pretty powerful sign. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see who is next. I'm trying to look at my chat. We are now on to, okay, so I'm on to Christy Tuck. And then afterwards, it's going to be Christine Stewart. Okay. Well, hey there, Christy. I see you. Let me shuffle the deck for you. Get your card. Okay. All right. So I have the give back card to you. Okay. So this tells me, Christy, that it's time in your soul's journey to do what you can to kind of like help those around you. Okay. To give back in whatever way that you can, and to do so, in a positive, beautiful way, right? And this is very much along the lines of the giving and receiving card. So whatever it is that, if we're receiving things from spirit, if we have our intuition is guiding us forward and it's being realized, not only to give thanks, but to also do an act of kindness as well. Okay. And this is kind of like that reminder, Christy, to kind of play that energy forward as well. The card that I have that's attached to it is intuitive nudges as well. All right. So this is a particular time for you to focus not only on, I'm gonna say like playing it forward, right? To send out that beautiful energy um, to others, but also to really pay close attention to what your intuition is saying to you. Okay. To, I mean, the card says intuition, the language of the soul, right? Very much true. I would say the language of the spirit world and spirit guides, right? So focus on what your intuition is guiding you towards. Okay. Um, and when that is realized, when that positivity, when whatever it is you're being guided towards is realized, make sure that you kind of thank the universe and you give back in whatever way that you can. But ultimately, yes, you are absolutely being actively guided, and you just need to kind of open up and accept that intuitive nudge. Okay. So pay particular attention to your intuition, Christy. Okay. Pay really close attention to the direction that your intuition is nudging you in. All right. So I'm on to Christine Stewart. That's how you get a card. Just put in the chat. All right. So strength. I have the strength card for you. This is a card that really tells me that you are a very powerful soul, okay? That you have the inner strength in you to overcome what is in front of you, okay? But you need to believe it, okay? You need to believe it. You need to believe it in your heart, mind, and soul, okay? You can and you will overcome, the obstacles in front of you, but you need to believe it, okay? No self-doubt for you anymore. Okay, I do not want to see any self-doubt. and that's the awareness card that is on the Oracle deck. Okay. So bring that strength into your awareness and bring that strength into your daily mind. Okay. That yes, you will be triumphant, you'll be successful, and you do have the strength to get out of the situations that you're in. Okay. Believe it. Okay. Do not doubt it. Please do not put any doubt into your mind. Doubt creates a negative intention. I don't want negative intentions for anyone here. Good, positive intentions only, everybody. All right. Okay. Let's see. All right. So I'm going to be doing the last two. And then we'll pick a winner. Okay. All right. So, Andrea. All right. Let me first cut and shuffle. Okay. All right. So, you got some things going on. New beginnings. All right. So, the new beginnings card tells me that, you're either in the process of experiencing a new beginning or it's about to happen. Okay. Um, these are often really, really good transformative events in your life, um, but they can be stressful when they happen. I'll be honest. Okay. New beginnings can be a little difficult, but I'd urge your mind to, stay in a very positive place. To give you a little more confidence in your new beginning, the Oracle card I pulled is Triumphant Success. Okay. So, whatever this new beginning is to you that's about to happen or undergoing itself at the moment, you're going to be absolutely successful. There's no doubt in my mind. Okay. I need you to believe that as well. Okay. That this new beginning you're undergoing or will be undergoing, you will absolutely be successful. Okay. The result is going to be a positive one. Okay. So move forward with love and light with that beautiful, positive new beginning that's underway. All right. So I'm on to Lisa. Lisa. Ooh. Considering purchasing a house, I see. All right, let's see what we got for you. I would say that it's yes. Okay. I have the light card and I have material harvest. Okay. Um, see, both of these are very positive cards in themselves. Okay. First of all, I would say, Lisa, you are the light. You are that beautiful soul, that beautiful, positive woman, that beautiful light moving forward, right? I would say instead of making that a question mark, say, I am buying a house this year. Tell the universe what you want. I am buying that house this year. Okay. Don't ask that question. Will I buy? No. I am. I am. Use that mantra. I am buying that house this year. I'm going to realize that material harvest. I'm going to be getting that new house. Tell the universe what you want. Be firm about it. Okay. And, those that follow my meditations know that I'm very big on the mantras that start with I am. Okay. So you want to set that beautiful intention, Lisa. You want to realize that goal. Say that to yourself every day. I am buying that house. Okay. Not with a question, with an exclamation point. Okay, Lisa? All right. All right, everybody. That is 1 hour on the clock. So I'm going to shuffle the chat and pick a winner for the free reading. Okay. And if you didn't get a card, apologies. We will have more events. Obviously, make sure that you get on. At the beginning of the event, there's more of a chance that you'll get the card. All right. All right. So let us shuffle and pick a winner for our free reading, shall we? Okay. So I have landed on Rebecca Phillips. Rebecca Phillips, you won the free private reading. Send me a chat on Facebook and we'll get you scheduled for that. Okay. For everyone else, love you all. I'll see you really soon. I'm gonna have an event, believe tomorrow night, I think. Yeah, I'm going to check my schedule, make sure I'm available. But I have planned 2 other events this week, so make sure that you stay tuned to the page. Enable those notifications. And now that I realize that my time zone, Facebook hasn't updated my time zone, that I'm going to plan for that appropriately. So if you've noticed that like events have been starting like an hour later, it's because Facebook hasn't synced up with the time zone that I'm in. They're still using the unchanged time for whatever reason. I don't know, some Facebook error, but we'll live with it now that I realize what the problem is. So thank you, everybody. I love you all. We'll see you online really soon. Okay. Have a beautiful, blessed week if I don't see you. But most likely I'll see you tomorrow evening. All right. Good night, everyone. Love you.